listening to Anthony on the Virus, Sirius XM.
Terrible. What is it called?
Paradise.
Terrifying.
Oh, it's so bad. It's she's so bad. I have like 17 montages, and they'll just come to her. You know, this is where life began, and she's like, "Wow, you guys, that's amazing. That's crazy. This is insane." And she won't do anything either. This is like Paris saying, no, that's crazy. You guys.
Yeah, she's in like these faraway places, and she's supposed to participate in some activities, and she doesn't.
No, she won't. The 2 episodes I've seen, anything that they're doing, she was supposed to run with the bulls.
No,
I was gonna, and then I was just like, I'm not gonna. It's just like, how are you building a show around this?
God.
And then she'll laugh like, Camel Unfilters.
Yeah, she's known for just smoking like crazy, and she had that what do they call that voice when they want it to sound like it's something sexy?
Oh, that
smoky voice.
Yeah, Demi Moore.
Yeah, there's a way you put it that sounds sexy, and maybe when a few years back when she was doing those American Pie movies, I guess it was kind of cute. Now it's just reached a point where it really reminds me of Lucille Ball in her final years when she used to do Carson. Remember you watch I Love Lucy as a kid, and she was like, Ricky, we gotta have Mrs. Trumbull watch Little Ricky, and I'll meet you at the club later. And that was Lucy. And then, like,
6 years later.
6 years go by. She's on a talk show. Well, me and Viv, when we invented the sitcom, we never really got along with Bill Frawley. When me and Desi started Desi-Lou Studios, like, what happened to her voice? Oh, Johnny. Just drinking and smoking. That's definitely the road Tara Reid is taking. She's not going to be able to talk.
The emphysema.
Yeah, they all wound up getting it back then. She died of it. Ricky, I remember seeing Desi Arnaz on a Saturday Night Live episode, like right before he died. Yeah, he was on. I don't know, did he host it? I think he was a host, and just ravaged by the sea, the big casino, got his lungs because they were always smoking. In the office, we were talking about the episodes of I Love Lucy where they would do product placement for Philip Morris. That was the cigarette company that sponsored the show. And Lucy would offer people cigarettes that came over the house in a candy dish full of cigarettes that were on the table of it's a TV show. There'd be like wafts of smoke on the set. The whole studio probably just stunk. The set had nicotine dripping down the walls. You have to squeegee off the camera lenses. Mr. Mooney, I'm not going to run with the bulls.
It's crazy. You guys.
We went on this other raft thing. It was called a fly fish, and it's like this thing where everyone kind of lays down in it, and it just flies up in the air. And me and Paris is screaming like, we're so scared. It was so high that I thought it was going to flip over the other way. I think I broke my teeth and my eyeballs. Oh my God. Honestly, we really hurt each other, and I think my leg is broken. I have black and blues on my legs right here. It's crazy, but it was so much fun. Crazy. We did every water sport you could possibly imagine. We burned more calories just doing water activities than not even running here. It's like we worked out for an hour. We do this every day, you'd be ripped.
She's got one of those voices that just around every few words. Just stop talking. Then we went on this thing. It's called the fly. It's fantastically funny. Like her voice just cuts out.
It's like a cell phone call.
Here we are in Australia. It's wonderful. We're by the Great Reef. Just cuts out. Not getting a signal. Good signal. Sultry, people are saying the voice is called.
It was hysterical. My camera crew comes in, and then all these other camera crews, and like flashes everywhere. We're like, what is going on? It all happened at once. And Paris were like, wow, she has a big crew.
Say hi to the camera.
I'm sitting there like, who are all these people? It all happened so quick. There's like 8 cameras, 25 paparazzis all around the table, and it was just like, whoa. That's your only camera. Paris, that's the only camera allowed in. You know, and then finally we got everyone else out, but we kept ours in. They figured it out. It's bodyguard.
She's got and oh,
She tells the worst story.
yeah,
Like,
like
I was like, we were like, wow.
like awesome. We got a bigger crew than Paris Hilton. Who cares? Wasn't the whole thing with the original show is that it was her going to bars, like party locations, and then what did they run out of bars? Because now they try to make it more than it really is, where she's actually trying to get culture in some of these places. Oof.
Oh my God! So good. Oh my God, I took an orgasm. Oh no. Oh, honey and cheese like fried. So good. I love Greek food. This is out of control. Oh my God. I've never in my life tasted anything better. Like we were flipping out. It was sick. It was amazing. It was so good.
She has like 3 adjectives in her whole vocabulary.
Sick. It was amazing. You need a show to have somebody tell you how delicious some food product was. She must be a mess to like wake up in the morning for the next show. Just picture her sprawled out on the bed in some hotel room, and, like jizz on the sheets, and just reeking of smoke. Just her hair all in disarray, her face all swollen from the night partying. What? I need another hour. No, call me later. Punching the mirror, getting in a karate fight. Saigon. I can't believe I'm still in Saigon.
And then the Viet Cong came in from the north. I was like, wow.
Paris and Paris couldn't have been any kinder. You know, they just took us in and showed us the other side of Greece that we wouldn't have ever gotten to know. We were dancing and singing together. I mean, there's just so much love there. Paris and Paris, they're truly leading up. I think it's beautiful.
Truly what? Paris, Paris, they're truly... She hacks up a tumor.
I think people are going to see I'm not just a party girl, that I care about people. And I'm kind of goofy and I have a funny side to me, too. And it's insane. What is that?
That's the Acropolis, and the main building is the Parthenon.
And what is that?
This is a monument from the...
So is he one of the gods?
civilization.
Like Hercules?
No, that's
okay.
mythology. This is the real thing. It was the golden age of Heracles, built 2,500 years ago.
So he was a guy?
Yes.
See, I'm confused. Did you know this? You guys don't know either, so don't make me look really stupid. He was the guy that built that, right?
Like he was like the governor back then. And that's how democracy started.
Is he the guy that did the thing with the potatoes? He was like, right? That guy was a leader. He ruled Greece, and there was no potatoes, and he wanted the economy to be better. I don't know. I'm learning way too much stuff. Is that like when the ruins were?
Exactly.
Okay, see? I'm getting smarter by the minute. It was one of the birthplaces of civilization, and it was amazing.
Amazing.
We should stick to the good clubs.
Yeah, let's talk about the club. Yeah, I'm sounding worse than Jessica Simpson right now. She's looking like a rock scientist.
Trying to get a history lesson. I don't think that part of the show is very good.
Do you hear the sound effects? They actually make fun of her because...
Yeah. Boing.
Do you like the one with the potatoes?
That's the one with the potatoes. Because I know that there was a leader and he has people and they ran out of potatoes and I got to get some more potatoes. Is that the guy? Is that the guy? What is it? Give me a fucking drink. I need a drink. Oh, fabulous.
Hold on, Aunt. I'm going to go to the phones.
I was out all night partying with Paris. Hey, a bunch of my friends were telling me you guys were talking about me. So what's going on?
I like when they call that have no material.
Yeah.
Hi, it's Tara Reid. Again, having to say who it is, and then...
That's unbelievable.
Yeah, we like eat dinner at least 3 times a day.
Yeah, we can tell. I'm going to be a monster by the end of it. Hello. I need to honestly get my mouth stapled and just talk out of a straw. That's all I do is eat. I'm getting fatter by the second. I'm going to need a girl. Forgetting about me in a bikini, I'm just a monster now. I told myself that. Have you ever seen me this big in your life?
I'm gonna get huge in my bikini. I'm not gonna be able to fit into it. Because I keep eating it. I'm gonna have to get my mouth to eat through a straw.
She didn't even say that. She said breathe through a straw. It's like, isn't it getting your jaw wired shut and eating through a straw? She's like getting my mouth stapled and talking through a straw. She gets everything wrong. She was confusing Greek mythology with the potato famine.
And then the god Apollo needed French fries, and he couldn't find any. So he had to, like, get a Peristophocles guy, and he came down and actually got them curly fries. That's amazing.
Dope. What a dolt.
That's fucking unbelievable. I can't book anything. And
she's
walking
on
into
television.
the audition. I just got the side yesterday. You guys.
She's on TV. There
On
it is.
TV.
Guy has a show. People talk about it. People watch it.
What is going on with the potatoes and the bread? I mean, guys, are you trying to make me fat by the second? I'm not eating them. Guys, my is jiggling. You can't starve yourself and be like a typical actress that doesn't eat and do a movie that we did because it was too intense. Do you know what I mean? So literally, you ate what you could. So we ate stuff just for energy, but it was food. So we got fat.
Yeah, hence the lug.
But we'll get it off.
Here, you pass the Greek salad. That's really good.
It's them eating and talking about
Getting fat.
getting fat.
But like, the movie was like so intense. I did American Pie. It was the dry places I had to go. So I just, it's so hard eating food here. It's so cheap food. I got fat. You know, it was different on the set of my motion picture Josie and the Pussycats. We had such great food there. Now it's such horrible food.
She is the greatest. I'm looking forward to the next program. We need more Tara clips. Please put that on the list.
Who the hell was that?
Whose stomach just growled?
That was one of those internal farts.
It's like, you know, your intestine.
This is a great segue.
Because your intestine is a bunch of like muscles, only it's like on the whole length of it, and that pushes everything down. So when you get gas in there, and the gas squeezes through one of these closed sphincter muscles, it sounds exactly like a fart, only it's inside. And sometimes it could sound exactly like a fart. I got a fart was inside me. I just thought it was amazing. It's like, you guys.
I was with this guy once, and all of a sudden I thought I had a fart, and it was an inside fart, and it almost came out. And then I did fart, and it came out as a smoke ring. And everyone laughed and laughed. And I didn't know I could blow smoke rings. I fired, and the last cigarette I had was like 15 minutes ago, and I still had a smoke. It was great.
You're listening to Anthony.
Paradise.
What? How would the pitch go? Okay,
Drunk whore.
We got this drunk whore.
Think drunk whore meets. Yeah.
Lifestyles
Who was that
of
guy?
the rich and famous.
I was thinking that other more obscure show of that guy that just goes around the world.
Champagne wishes, caviar drinks. Champagne wishes, caviar drinks.
There's these Brazilian dancers and belly dancers, and people were doing these like bongo things, and all of a sudden, you know, we're dancing and having a great time.
They're doing their bongo things. Ricky, Mr. Mooney was there, and Viv, I locked myself in the bank vault, and Mr. Mooney's coming. I like how she doesn't even, everything's just a thing. You just get basically the word of what it is. Bongo thing. And then Space Shuttle took I was doing like this space thing. It was like, wow. We drove around, it was like in a wheel thing with a motor thing. And it took us to this party thing. Oh.
When I first got here in Croatia, you know, the beginning part was all work. I had to do a huge photo shoot for the cover of FHM. So we went to this little island. It was about an hour and a half boat ride to get to where we had to get to. On the way there, they did my hair, and then we did my makeup, and we picked out what clothes we were doing. So the time we got there, everything was already set up. And I was a little nervous. I was in all bikinis. I was like, oh, God, I hope I look okay. But I saw the pictures, and I think it's going to come out pretty good.
This is why she is on an aircraft going to different places in the world, so she can get on a boat and have her makeup done and tell everybody about it. This truly offers nothing. This show offers abso-fucking-lutely nothing to the viewer.
They even edit it to just making fun of how fucking awful she is.
Yeah.
The Anthony Podcast.
At the end of a movie, all my outfits are missing. They even call Tara, those are $700 shoes. What are they going to do, search my house?
So I guess she was pilfering from her wardrobe.
All her like stories, like the listeners just like in panic, like, oh my god, it's my turn.
Yeah,
I have to say something. Like that just ends like mid-idea.
She's talking about what is this?
I don't like the typical good-looking guy. I know this sounds ridiculous, but I like a guy with love handles. When he doesn't care 100% about his body, I don't have to obsess about mine. I hate washboard stomachs. It does not turn me on.
Well, seeing some of her shots in the bikini, I could see why. If the guy doesn't look good, she doesn't have to look good.
I hate being tickled. Sure, it makes me laugh, but when I get tickled, I get pissed off. I'm like a monkey when I get tickled. Woohoo! Woohoo, Robin.
Tell him, Fred.
Tell him, Fred. The chocolate's coming faster down the conveyor belt than I can put it in the box. I just started making Bloody Marys. I always thought they looked gross, and then I tasted one. There's an art to it, from the Tabasco to the Worcestershire. Just like an art. From the Tabasco to... Indeed, Tara, there is truly an art to it. I like when a guy makes me feel like a woman and a little girl at the same time.
All at the same time.
Hey there, princess, suck my dick.
I'm not perfect. I do drink. I do smoke. Carson Daly can't go out and get messed up. He can't smoke in front of kids. He's the face of MTV. He's got to be good. But me, I can. Does she just like go down to Chuck E. Cheese and like start smoking? Get out of the fucking ball pit, you little cocksuckers. Try this. It's Cattle Non-Filter. Slasher movies are fun. You watch yourself get chopped to pieces, yet you're still alive. You see blood on the axe and think, holy shit, this is sick. But you kind of get over your fear of death.
Your fear of fake death. What a boob.
So we get to Havar Island, and we went to this little village called Starry Grad, and it was absolutely beautiful. It was like a hidden treasure.
Jubile. Chin chin.
Jubile. Chin chin. We said every language we've been to so far.
Okay, so, well, I don't know Greek and...
Cheers, slanche, how do you say it in Italian?
Chin chin, chin chin.
Chin chin?
Chin chin and chin chin.
That's not Greek. That's English.
Chin chin, isn't that a Chinese restaurant?
That's just in English. Chin chin.
Chin chin. Chin chin. Chin chin.
Slanche, cheers, and Jubile.
Everyone should eat at Antica.
No, that means antiques.
Gunga Lagunga. Gunga Lagunga. Is what the Dalai Lama said to me. Gunga Lagunga. So I got that going for me, which is nice. Big hitter, the llama.
What an idiot.
I love just it. Out there representing America.
Is it possible that we get drinks? They want to see me drinking, so I grab a bottle of water now. Anything is possible. I'm watching this flick away. Watch this paparazzi, ready? And we finally clear everyone out, and we're dancing on the tables, and everyone's going crazy when we dance on the tables, and they start dancing on the tables. You know where the gate was when we walked in, the bridge? Is it true, or is it just like in movies? Was there like crocodiles and stuff in there? If you got in, like you got pushed in, you get killed?
No, never. We don't have crocodiles.
The crocodile, like she's getting her information from fucking cartoons.
Did he dress like that guy from Burger King?
Fucking retard.
Is there a moat? And the moat, and you got to get across it on a little raft with a sail, and you pick a fan up, and you plug the fan in and blow it on the sail, and you go across the moat, and then you get a big barrel of TNT and put it by the gate, and then you go back and light it, but the rabbit already lit it while you were rocking backwards, and then it blows you up, and then you got to go all the way back to the ship and get another match. And you try to light the big pot with the rabbit in it, but the rabbit blows it out, and you got to go back. And even a kid knows, why didn't he bring more than just one match? Because he keeps going back for the match. What do you do when the dragon shows up? The car starts breathing fire, and you're like, whoa. You know, and you raise you go, raise the drawbridge, and like the dragon's coming, and you raise the drawbridge. And we dance on the tables. And then you get over your fear of death, because it's like, but a dragon doesn't exist. I was like, wow. And I went into the powder room, and I thought it was gunpowder, but all of a sudden it turned into like there were mirrors and powder in there. I like sucking the cock of a fat guy, because I don't like a washboard meal. It makes me feel better about myself.
This is just endless.
So we were eating, and I ordered the duck, and it was like, I didn't know how they got it. Like, it was rabbit season or duck season, fire. And they shot him, and his beak went on his head.
I love this show.
Peter had an amazing voice, and he's very sexy. You know, he's a good-looking guy, and singing Creation. A guy singing Creation to me with beautiful face. I mean, it's pretty cool. I was like this. I was in awe.
Isn't that cute?
So are we.
So I sang back to him, but God only knows what I sang. I don't even know what I was doing. You were retarded. I hope they don't show that.
Sing the Dalmatian. Okay.
I can't sing anymore. My voice is broken.
No, it's broken. Like I told her, she sounds like a female Joe Cocker.
Joe Cocker. Yeah, we got any more? Sure.
I'm at the beach now, Porto Polo, which I think it means Chicken Beach. And there's supposed to be like professional windsurfers and kite surfing. And there's a million people behind me doing it. And I want to meet these really cute boys, Barney and Jason, and they're going to show me.
Barney and Jason.
Before she got hammered.
Yay!
In the morning.
Look at my first kite. That was really scary. You almost killed someone. You know that, right? Look at them. They're all running away. Seriously? Almost killed all of them. Then they started yelling, da-da-da-da-da-da-da, whatever it was at the time. But I know it wasn't nice. Oh, my God. There's no way I'm flying on that thing. There's not even a chance. Not happening. Not happening. It's so crazy.
That's the thing. I think Bill pointed this out, is that they show her all these cool activities, and then she refuses to do them.
She won't do any of them. So now all they're left is we're just going to make fun of how fucking stupid you are, because that's all we have in the footage. The running of the bulls.
I'm going to be doing that in like 20 minutes. Oh my God, you guys, this is crazy.
and then they cut to her. She's like,
oh my God, there's like no way I'm doing that.
And then they just cut to her in a bar, drunk.
Everyone's dancing. I was dancing. People were running. It was insanely crazy. Like I wasn't going to do it.
She doesn't do any of the things.
I'm much too drunk.
Yeah, she literally goes. The whole purpose of going to is to get involved in the activities.
These things.
Yeah, go to China, Great Wall of China.
I'm not going up all the steps. I don't want to. I'm tired. I'm going back to the hotel.
I did windsurfing on the sand, and I still couldn't do it. I was like, wriggling, jiggling, like trying to just stand, and all of a sudden it was like, it was crazy. It was so much fun though. I fell in the sand like 20 times. I decided that you're gonna do it, and I'm gonna watch you.
Come on!
I'm gonna watch you. That's whoever doing it.
Can you imagine being that director when she tells the story? I couldn't do it, and I fell out, and then you got to be like, and cut. You think we got that?
When do you know when to yell cut?
Yeah, and you just like, is there anything?
Do we got anything? Can we use anything? Anything?
I felt like 20 times.
She was talking about being on the sand. It's called standing. You're not windsurfing. You're standing on the beach.
I fell down like 20 times, you guys.
So then me and Constantine, we go out to Billionaire, and we made such a scene walking in there. Everyone's like taking our pictures, the paparazzi, this, that. Then they put us in this VIP room. So before you know it, I'm sitting in Constantine's lap, and we're sitting in a chair like a throne. We looked like retards. But it was hysterical. Like, I didn't even care. I was just staring at him. It was so hot.
And again, and cut. Is there anything we can use there?
Oh my God!
You don't know which color it looks.
Oh my God! It's purple, blue, green. Look at pink, purple, red now. Oh my God! Gold! It's gold, Dad. Look at it. Yellow, orange. Wow.
Was she describing a bowl of tricks?
Wow! Look at it. It's blue. It's orange. It's turning this one's turning the milk brown. It's like Cocoa Puffs, but.
What is she talking about? Wow, it's gold. What was that? The colors of the boat? A Ferris wheel? What got her attention?
It's the boat is designed so that it looks different colors from different angles.
Oh, it's got one of those paint schemes, that prism-like paint. Oh,
All right,
boy, is she a
put her in a reality show. Her, Tara Reid, and Stalker Patty. It'll be like, how do you pitch that? It's like Cagney and Lacey meet the Jerry Lewis telethon.
Oh, look at it. It's changing colors.
What a dope. That's what she got out of a boat ride. Colors.
Sirius XM, The Virus. You're listening to Anthony.